Hello ladies and gentlemen, Deja Vu here with Vorosh, and we are going to continue our round of 8 quarterfinal coverage of the MSL. And this time it's going to be a ZVZ best of 5 series between Zero from Woongjin Stars and STX Seoul's Star League winner, maybe 3 Star Leagues ago, 3 MSLs ago, was when Calm got his victory in the last ZVZ finals that we saw before Hydra last series. So we're going to have, I think it's going to be Calm in the bottom right in red. Yeah, there he is. There's STX's Calm. I love that STX shirt, and I always mention it whenever I see an STX player, but I love their shirts. And then we've got Zero in the top left in white. A very, very good player from Woongjin Stars, and one of my personal favorite players because I met him and he is a really cool dude. But I think this is going to be a fun series. Zero, a solid ZVZer, but tends to lose against the top guys for whatever reason. Tends to lose against the top guys, and then Calm, who's won a ZVZ MSL, so you know that he's definitely got the skills to take this down.
Yes, he definitely does. So I don't think you mentioned this, but we are going to have Calm as the red Zerg in the bottom right, and Zero is going to be the white Zerg at the top left, and they are at cross-map positions, which is going to make it a lot easier to defend even if we have like a 12 pool versus 9 pool or over pool situation. The 12 hatching player will still have a decent shot of defending. So just this random coin flip situation has brought about a more macro-oriented play, and personally, in ZVZ, I think that's so awesome when they get on 2 hatches, because it makes the tactics a lot more precise and a lot more advanced. And if Zerglings get in, it's a lot bigger of a problem, and it just creates a bigger risk-reward situation for a lot of things, including economic payoff. Oh, so we are seeing a 12 pool coming out for Zero, and it looks like Calm's going for a 12 hatch. So we are going to have...
Switch it.
Or, I'm sorry. Yeah, I totally mixed that up. Calm's going for the 12 pool, and Zero's going for the 12 hatch. So Zero is going to have the slight build order advantage. His pool and lair are both going to be a little bit later, but he is going to be able to defend with the travel time, and he's going to have a 2 drone advantage going into the longer game.
Yeah, Zero's going to be very, very happy when he sees this, and realistically this should be a straight-up build order win for Zero. Calm's windows of opportunity to use his Zerglings are both going to be extremely small. It's hard to imagine he'll pull it off, but you never know. He could do some Zergling damage. It's going to be tough for him, but other than that, he's going to have to go for more of a strategic win, and he is the Brain Zerg. He earned that nickname for his great strategic play in ZVZ, and particularly in his ZVP, where he is a true master of strategic play. So he's going to have to turn that on in this game if he wants to come back from a build order down disadvantage. And there we go. The pool is completed. We got the first Zerglings out, 6 of them for Calm, and they'll probably go straight cross positions, maybe send 1 to the bottom left just to tech, and we'll see how well Zero defends. And he should be very, very capable with those. His larva look to be hatching very, very shortly, so he should be well in shape to defend against this.
Yeah, I actually disagree with a lot of people on this, where I think a build order disadvantage is not, it does not necessarily result in a build order win or a build order loss. There's about a trillion ways to be sneaky in a Zerg versus Zerg and come from behind, and a thing that's been really popular recently is to hide 4 Zerglings in kind of a remote part of the map where your opponent's not going to scout, and then when they move out with their Zerglings, or like you go in and have a Zergling battle and then you lose it a little bit because you're down 4 Zerglings, and then you retreat, and then they have the Zergling advantage, so they press on you, they will attack back at you, and while they're on their way to your base, you slip in 4 Zerglings and kill a bunch of drones. That's a really popular maneuver, and that's just one example. There's a lot of different ways that you can come back. You can hit really nice Zergling timings. I don't think that Calm has clearly lost this game. There's plenty that he can do to catch up, and actually he went for speed first, so it looks like Zero's going to be up on the lair timing. How did Zero get so much gas?
Because he didn't get speed yet. Look, his speed hasn't kicked in yet, whereas Calm does have speed kicked in, so that's where the gas differential is going to gonna be right now. I think he got really late speed. That's actually pretty incredible. Yeah, he just now is kicking in for Zero, so that's why we get to see that timing, layer timing and things working out for Zero. And Zero's got to be careful. His Ling's almost getting caught here, and there's some Lings backdooring for Calm. So you kind of called this. That is 4 Zerglings going for the back door, and Zero sees this, trying to defend that ramp, trying to stop the other Zerglings from getting involved. And it looks like 3-on-3 fight here. It looks like who's gonna come ahead? 2-on-2, 2-on-1, and Zero's gonna come ahead with just 1 Zergling remaining. But it looks like he's lost the battle out near Calm's base. It looks like he's down several Zerglings. So Zero's actually going to have to throw down a Sunken Colony right now, and he is doing that right now, pulling off his drones as well to try and defend that ramp. Does not want to let Calm up there, but that is a ton of Lings. Look at that. That is a ton of Lings for Calm. So this could end up being very, very poor for Zero. That Sunken Colony still not going to be in time. That's still a Creep Colony. Sunken Colony is going to be too late to get right. This is going to be a win for Calm off of this great Zergling play. Those hidden Zerglings, Zero's micro being divided and coming away big time is Calm. So this game is going to be over. There's no way Zero's coming back from that. That is way too many Zerglings in his base.
Yeah, he just really undermade on the Zerglings. While the mutas were making, and mutas do take a lot longer to make, Calm just hit a very nice Zergling timing. And there's GG, so Calm takes game 1. And that just goes to show you, for everyone who's just like, oh, I won the rock, paper, scissors matchup, now I just have to coast on from here. If you think that's how ZVZ works, you are wrong. Calm hitting that timing beautifully. The mutas start, and as soon as he spent all his larva on mutas, that's when the Zerglings came in. And I predicted that 4 Zergling thing, and it was actually pretty brilliant by Zero that he left 4 Zerglings back in his natural to deal with that. That's a very clever thing, but Calm just hitting a nice timing.
GG's guys, we're going to go into set 2, Calm, the Brain Zerg, with a 1-0 advantage.